Who's first tonight? Who's the first of this live stream? Come on, I got water here. We're waiting for you. Who's the first one? Who is going to be the one that says, good evening? Nobody? It's over. We're done? No, we're not. Oh my goodness, it's Brody in the house. Brody is first to the egg, first to the key. Odin, what's up, buddy? Brody, how you doing, man? Hopefully everything is safe and sound where you are now. We're getting back to, I know not perfect, but hopefully it's getting a little bit better. Oh, Tug's like, yo, man, nah. Tug is in the house. Just get the spin going, Mox, man. We got Odin, we got Liberty Jones. Matt, what's up, buddy? Matt Sampson's here as well. Great. Adam, what's up? Guys, so glad you're all here tonight, man. SD, how you doing, buddy? All right, Tug, we got to get Tug's spin going because Tug doesn't like to wait. He's like tugging at my ear. Like, grandma back in the day. Actually, my grandma never tugged my ear, but I did see my grandma tug my dad's ear when we were playing around in the house. And my dad was like trying to get us to like cut it out. And she didn't grab us. No. She grabbed my dad and was like, you leave your kids alone. If I have a problem, I'll tell them I have a problem. They're just kids playing. All right, Tug, we're going to get your spin, buddy. We got to get, I don't want to forget, we got Tug here. Tug's in the lead tonight. He's already like, yo, man, bring me that spin. All right, Tug, we got you, bro. We got you. Here we go. Boom. We're starting things out feisty tonight. And it is... oh my goodness, Tug. Your name's in that bin so much. I don't know how you get so many spins to get you these free things in there, man. Look at Tug. Hey, man, it took me a while to pay. I was still first. I get you, Tug. But you weren't. All right, Tug, you got 5 free ones, buddy. Going in the 20K bin. Just in case people were wondering what's going on there, man. Now, how do you pronounce it? Elsred? Elsred Rap? Yeah, I'm going to pronounce that wrong. Howdy, buddy. How you doing, man? Pretty good to see you guys here. I hope everyone's doing well, man. It was a crazy day today. Oh, nachos and cheese time is right, Wandering Mage. It has been a kind of day. Did anyone, I hope you guys watched the top 10 this weekend. Yes, that's what I'm going to talk about, Liberty, because that just happened, right? The idea that weaker hands fold. When you buy collections and buy into stuff, it blows my mind to see that somebody gave up a massive collection of a card like Martyr's Cry. I mean, it happens to anybody. Sometimes you just want to get some money out and you just want to call it what it is and say, I've lost too much money, I'm out. But here's the funny thing. And you guys can call me wrong. You can say what you want, but this is what I look at. When I collect my stocks, and I do collect them, it's like a little checkerboard. You're trying to add stocks to your portfolio. Just like Magic cards, I add to them. And by the way, I really hope you guys enjoyed tomorrow's video. Please make sure you watch tomorrow's video. I hope you enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up. Ben Patterson, I hope you guys are watching. It took a very long time to get tomorrow's video. And now that I've gotten tomorrow's video, I'm very happy. But let's get back to this. So you collect these stocks. And when you're getting these stocks going, stocks go up and down. We all know that, right? And I didn't really know much about stocks or anything, but I have a coworker who, since she was like 17, right? Soon as she hit 18, the day she hit 18, she started doing that day trading thing. And she accumulated a lot of money, buying and selling stocks and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But you don't really worry about the dividend stocks. You don't really have to worry. Stocks that go down eventually go back up or they go out of business, right? End of world type stuff. So here in Canada, you buy a bank stock, yeah, they can go down. But that's more like it's just on sale because somebody said it's a bad stock to buy. But it's still paying you the dividends. So really, you can accumulate more when they're cheap versus when they're high. And why did they go cheap? Because somebody said they're cheap. Somebody started the rumor mill somewhere, and then people who panic, they worry about it and they ditch their stock. They're like, no, I'm done. Same thing happens in Magic cards. After M30 shook the market, so many people like dropped out and left. That this is where we're at right now. And I feel like a kid in a candy store who only has so much money, but there's so many pieces of candy that have never been available that it blows my mind. Guys, I have seen beta moxes for less than $4,000. Hold on, let's repeat that again. Beta moxes less than $4,000 Canadian each. Blowing my mind. A Time Walk, not collector edition. It was beat up, but it was an unlimited Time Walk. It went for under $2,000. Crazy world we're living in, man. Crazy world. All I got is Pepsi, says Tug. I got my Pepsi. Hey, I doubled up. I can't really show you coffee. I have coffee in here. Don't want to spill. Hopefully you can see. Coffee and water. Today was one of those days. I got to be honest. Oh, yes, see? Matthew's right. Buy the dip. And you don't listen to anybody else because that's the whole thing. They want you. The rich people want to get richer. So they're telling you to shut up and sell so they can pick up the dip. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because the poor are a bunch of Timmies and they just follow the line. Some point, the odd Timmy breaks from the pack and does something crazy. And I learned that I don't care what happens as long as the dividend comes in, because I'm trying to build up an eternal amount of money. So for every $1,000 I invest in, say, CIBC or BNS stock, right, Bank of Nova Scotia, that pays you basically $4 a month for the rest of your life for every 1,000, which I know is only like $40 a year, but the point is you do it each year. Now it's $4, it's $8, it's $12, it's $16. Eventually you start getting to shares, buying its own shares and all that crazy stuff that causes a snowball. But they want you to get out. And right now, Magic Card, I think there are people behind the scenes, tinfoil hat on right now, got my Soldevi hat on, telling us to get out. They want people out. But I'm looking at these prices going, I have yet to regret buying a single Magic card from the reserve list that I wanted to buy. No regret. I may have overpaid by today's standards, but I don't regret any of them. But you know what? I do regret not buying ones I actually wanted to buy, but I thought maybe it would come down in price, and then I missed out entirely. Stuff drives me nuts. I missed out on those bizarre Bagdads when they were $2,000 just a few months ago. I didn't save up quite enough money. I had car repairs coming, so I didn't think I could do it. And then I missed out. Drove me nuts. So for tomorrow's video, I didn't miss out. Okay. Matthew, I use CompuShare. CompuShare. The raccoon came back this morning for like 20 minutes. Burning. Did you use the bear spray, the bear mace? Because we did that. Never came back. Never. Oh, David's in the house. Way to go, Vegas Knights. Way to go, man. Oh, see, okay. And Shocklands, although they're not reserve list, I think Wizards is still branching away from Shocklands and from Fetchlands to make Pathways and Triomes more appealing. They want to give us different mana bases for different timelines and build more mana bases. Now, if I'm missing any notes, it's because I'm talking so much and I'm not looking over as much as I should at the screen, so I apologize. I have regret for buying a serialized card from Brothers War. Price on the card. Okay, but did you want to own it, Grasshopper? Is this a card you wanted? Did you want to own it? Did you want to own that card? Because I don't regret these at all. If you want it and you want to look at it, enjoy it, hug it, whatever you want to do, then don't regret it, man. Even if the price goes down, don't regret that because at least you own it now. It's yours. 0 or to the moon, it's yours. Nobody can take that away from you, and that's something special too. Oh, well, of course you should be buying what you like, Chester. Like, come on, you're Chester Cheetah here. What are we talking about here? It's so easy being cheesy. So Devi Excavations, boom. Roger says, it's time to buy. It is a good time to buy, man. And there's so many choices, which is what throws people off. Which one do I buy? What card should I get? Who cares? You shouldn't care what I'm buying. You should not care what I'm buying. You should care what you want to buy. I make recommendations in card watch videos based on future values, where the card could go, and possible links to cards in the future. That is not a guarantee of anything, but it leaves possibility windows open, and I've done very well in the past doing that stuff, but it's still speculation on how it's going to go. It says I should put in a commercial, but you know what? I'm not putting in a commercial tonight because we're talking. Let's see here. Okay, we can do so. I already have it on here. If it lands 3 times, right? 3 times on Soldevi, I'm going to do a buyout. Even if nobody helps me, I'll do a buyout. DJ Longhair's in the house. He's like, hey, man, I made the live stream, Mox, man. I made it, buddy. Hope you had a good birthday, bro. Yeah, you know you did. You had a good time. I bet you working hard or you hardly working. Because, I have so much to talk about tonight. There's so much to talk about. So welcome to the live stream, DJ. In case you guys didn't know, DJ has a channel, DJ Longhair. You guys can go subscribe. Help the brother out, man. He's a good guy. Still remember buying Black Lotus at face-to-face starting... Right? Okay. You know what? Exactly, Brody. Those kind of moments happen, and now I look back and say, what was I thinking? There's so many cards I should have bought, so many cards, but I don't regret those. Those are just things in time that remind me what I should have done, and they help cause my actions to react differently now as we go forward. Like, I'll tell you right now, let me just pull this over here. I'm not even done watching Rudy's video because I was doing some stuff outside for work. I have to get some stuff together. And I have it right there, and I was looking at it because it's right here on my thing. And I was like, oh, I'm only like 3/4 of the way through. But the idea that, and remember this. He showed that in the video, right? Do you guys know what that means for taxes? That's a promotional item that's now a tax write-off. It was used as a prop in a video. So he pays his, I don't know, $6 a card. Hey, Moose is here. What's up, buddy? He pays the $6 a card. He bought, let's just say 400. Let's just say 600. Let's make it even. He spent $6,000. Now he gets to write off 10, 15% of that. He gets write-downs and all kinds of stuff that help it bring down the cost. And he gets to sit on them forever. And whenever he wants to pull out that prop, he can do it. That's what big channels, that's how the big boys do it. I'm going to try to do write-offs in a different way this year. Like I tried it when I did my 10K party to do some write-offs, and it didn't work. The Canadian government didn't accept it. So I've had to keep a much more accurate record of how, because I give some of the stuff really cheap. Well, that means it's a promotional item. I'm charging, goes to my inventory. Anyway, crazy stuff. But I'm hoping to get things down where it doesn't hurt me so bad in my taxes this year. Oh, you know what, Tug? That's crazy. This one right here. Buy Soldevi 3 times, causes a buyout. That's the one. That's the one. That one right there. That's the Soldevi, man. That's the mighty Soldevi. And honestly, it wouldn't take a whole lot to do it if you're looking at Soldevi. And remember, we've done this before, and we know what happens when everyone pitches in and buys a card. Let's say here there's 6, 10, 12, 20, 40. Okay, barring the most expensive ones, because that's ridiculous, there are only 28 copies available. Okay, there's not a lot available, at least on my end in Canada, that would ship to Canada. There's only like 20-something copies available of Soldevi. So it does not take a lot to mess things up. Moose! Bought my first duel. Congratulations, man. Okay, we should hit the duels up. Hey, is that Twiddler too? Twiddler's place. What's up, buddy? How you been, man? It's not too smoky right now. I'll tell you that. It's not too smoky. All right, let's get Moose in here. All right, Moose, I got you, buddy. I got you. We're going to spin that wheel and we're going to get lucky. Because you know what? Sometimes luck has got to be with us. I feel the same way in life. Boom! Advice! All right, Moose, you can ask for some advice publicly here, or you can email me if it's a personal question you want to ask me. I will answer honestly. Okay? I always answer honestly, but that's not the point. I will, help you out as best of my ability. Now, something I want to talk about tonight, because we have a whole bunch going on. I had a crazy weekend, very, very busy, and I do not feel rested in my normal way, okay? We all work hard, and usually this is the day I get to chill, but I didn't have to chill today. I didn't get a chance. Because my dad, who's like an hour and a half away from where I am here in Toronto, he's getting older. And we've all decided, we've talked with him, he had a fall. He's okay, it's fine. But, assisted living now. So it's like, your own apartment and stuff, but it's in a facility that can help take care of you. The money thing, we're all pitching in. It's not like it's a horrible thing. And he has some money saved. Got to sell his house. We had to downsize his life, right, to fit in this new apartment. So we're all downsizing. I had all this stuff. I'm talking massive amounts of stuff. And I see it in my mother-in-law's too. All this stuff. Now, here at this house, I have a lot of stuff. Okay? I got toys everywhere. I got things I enjoy looking at. I have magic cards everywhere. But magic cards, honestly, don't take up a lot of room compared to my toy collection, which takes up massive amounts of space in this little tiny house. Things are just... So I knew a couple of years ago when I saw this that it was coming, that I can't keep it all. I got to keep the most important pieces and downsize my life. Now, some of that money I want to reinvest in magic cards because I like to buy some cards I've never gotten. Other cards, you realize if I had invested that money, put it away and built it into something, I could have fed my magic habit in a free way forever just by investing earlier than what I did. And I see my dad's stuff. He has all this stuff. And we're throwing stuff out, and some of it's good stuff. And some of it we put for free and put on these free things, and you see it all going. And you're just sitting there looking, going, what is happening out there? How much stuff do you really need in life? Not the wants, the haves, the actually need. And that's where it gets kind of funny, man. All right, so we're going to spin now for moves, because I was just thinking about that. Are you ready, man? You ready? Here we go, buddy. Here we go, and it's boom! Moose, it's, oh, okay. We got one Soul Debbie on the board. Now, I'm not buying it yet because I have to already buy one. I have to wait till tonight. Let me write this down. All right, Moose. I know, buddy. I got to be here. Hold on. I got to put Moose money. There you go, buddy. All right, so we have one Soul Debbie. Did I spin already? I don't know. Too late now. That spun count. Mox Diamond? Give me a Mox Diamond. What conversation am I missing here? I'm really talkative tonight. I'm jacked up on coffee. Oh yeah, I want to get back to the duels. Duels are not... Forget if duels is even an investment. When you get a duel land, like Mini Mox has 2 now. Okay, he's very excited. He's got 2. Right? He's like... And he, by the way, Mini Mox, he looked at my volcanic islands in some of my decks, and he goes, I want to get that one next. How expensive is that one? I show him the price of volcanic island. He's like, I'm never going to have that. I said, why not? He goes, look, I said, look what you did to get the other 2. And not to mention Tug helped out, but I'm saying, yeah. But the point is, he still worked hard to get stuff. I said, anything's possible. Mini Mox, you want that? You go out and get it. You work toward the goal. Don't spend your money. Don't waste stuff. Do extra. Get there, man. Hey, Alan's in the house. What's up, buddy? I have a plan. My plan is to stay awake. Because it was a brutal weekend. And sometimes you just can't win. No matter what you do, everything is stacked against you. Traffic was stacked against me today. Family was stacked against me today. Everything. And now, hey, Tasty Tricks in the house. Grasshopper, technically when I die, he gets the whole collection, right? But he knows he can't really touch a lot of my stuff. So yeah, he's working towards stuff that's going to be great for him. Like, he's really excited about it. And I agree. I get it. And I'm really proud when he does things like this, because he doesn't always do it. But when he sticks to his guns and follows through. Follow through in kids is hard nowadays. Right? I have nephews and stuff, you know, they're early 20s, and they talk about how life is so unfair and everything is stacked against them. And all I want to say is, you work one job. Then you go home and you watch Instagram, you make your little models and stuff, and go work another job. Stop telling me your life is too hard. Go get a 3rd job. If it's too hard, go get a 4th job. Life is hard. It's not supposed to be easy. Remember, if it's easy for you, something's missing. Because how can you appreciate the things you go for if it was all given to you easily? So Mini Mox working for stuff is good. Oh, Schmidt! What we got here? Played against Sauron, Lord of the Rings, Commander 5 times weekend. Oh, there you go. You know what? Schmidt, somebody else told me, maybe it was, who did that? Maybe you're lurking in the background. It was one of my patrons was saying, like, at the pre-release, and then I had a friend who played against it. They did some pre-release drafting thing, like, they all, like, not drafting, like, they all just sold some pre-release kits a little bit cheaper, and they did it. And he said the same thing. He played against a guy who had Sauron, and he had no answer for it. He goes, nothing in Lord of the Rings lets you take that thing out, man. It was into, like, I just couldn't deal with it. I said, how many times did you face it? He goes, I faced him the first time I lost. Then I went 4-0, and I faced him in the finals, and he beat me again. I was like, oh. What about sleep, SJ? SJ. Yes, you have to sleep, but I want you to think about this. You work Monday to Friday. You're walking into dangerous ground with me, bro. You work Monday to Friday, right? And you work, I don't know, my shifts are longer. I'm like a 12-hour shift, but let's say you work an 8-hour shift. You work 9 to 5. You work 9 to 5, so 9 in the morning till 5. When you get home, what do? You're probably watching TV, you make some dinner, you chill out for a bit, play a video game, whatever. Okay, and then what? And then I'm going to say after that, and then what? Well, eventually you're going to go to bed. But you probably wasted 4 or 5 hours at home instead of going to another job. And then the weekends, you don't have a job, but you could get a job for just weekends. Right? You could have multiple jobs because you're just doing stuff that wastes time at home, right? You're just doing something to fill the time, fill the void, when you could be building towards something for the future that, yes, it may be hard now, but it'll make your life easier later. it will make you a little bit more comfortable. Residual income, passive income coming in because you invested early and watched it snowball over 20, 30 years, which I never did. I can only imagine how great it will be, right? So who needs sleep? Sleep's overrated. 6 hours a night for me is fine, and I'm good with that. My sister, though, I admit she needs 12. Everyone's got their own sleep thing, but that's up to you as a person and individual to decide what you want to do. Yeah, Tug. Yeah, you pay a lot of tax here. Okay, I took every penny that I could and stuck into RSPs. And I tried to do everything properly for this channel. And my goal in this channel is to always break even at the end of a year, okay? After shipping and fees and equipment costs and all that, I want to break even. Not even close this year. I thought I was going to have money left over to do a Soldevi buyout myself. No. I had to pay the Canadian, because I had up to 5 jobs last year at different times of the year. I had to pay the Canadian government a couple grand I didn't have. I didn't have the money. When the bill came due, I'm like, I owe the money? What is going on? How is this fair? Shouldn't I be working more to pay less because I'm contributing to the collective society as a whole to try to get ahead? Hey, Mr. Bill, what's up, buddy? Okay, DoorDash, I've never used it. You guys know this stuff. You know me, working multiple dead-end jobs. Hold on. Working multiple dead-end jobs isn't the way unless it's an emergency. Well, hold on, Tasty. Hold on. What constitutes the dead-end job? Because I know lots of educated people who went to university that still work what they consider dead-end jobs. Right? The dead-end job can actually still get you ahead if you do it properly and invest properly. I don't care if it's minimum wage wherever you are, but here in Canada, minimum wage is still going to get you, I don't know, let's just say if you work 2 minimum wage jobs, you're still talking 60 grand a year. And that's 60 grand a year if you're living at home and investing properly for about 7-8 years when you're 18 all the way to 25. That is a passive income that cannot be understated. You can't underestimate how much that will be. Education itself is free. The books are everywhere. But yes, to get the formal education, you have to go to school and work, and you should work up to that. I myself am educated, obviously, and I've gone to school, and I still have to go to school now. I still continually upgrade my skill base, right? It's required. So you still have to do that stuff, but not every job requires it. You can go be a tradesman. Bricklayers make $60 an hour. Go be a bricklayer. Be a concrete mason. Still a dead-end job for a lot of people, but it pays really well. My one brother-in-law works at a factory, and he considers it dead end, but he's making $35 an hour. He makes more than I do at any of my jobs, and he just goes at it, man. Yes, you can make a job too. That's true. Oh my God. Okay, Jataxis, what a great video, right? Work to live, not live to work. I remember hearing that, Robert, right? But when you I like my job. I'm lucky. I really do enjoy my job. The other jobs I have, YouTube, this is kind of like a passion. I find this very relaxing, just talking to you guys. You guys kind of know that. The other job, it is what I consider a dead-end job, but it pays cash. So cash job is great. Other things like that, I don't mind. Limited fashion, usually I have a goal, a short-term goal. I need extra money. I have friends that will pay me cash for stuff. But if you plan your life out early enough, which kids don't do nowadays, you can get ahead. I think I worked it out. If your kid at 18 maxes out the Canadian TFSA, invests in mainly bank stocks, blue chip stuff, reinvests, but always maxes each year. So the 6,000 room or 5,005, whatever the contribution room will be. Every year there's a limit in the Canadian TFSA, but you invest that money and then snowball the investment. It works out to 1.46 million at age 46. Well, you don't have to make 40 grand a year. You can make less, and you have other jobs that could actually snowball on top or do other investments. You could probably be done in your early 30s if you're smart and you don't waste money and don't waste time, which most people don't. We all know they do. Yeah, Tug, exactly, right? It is what it is. Can't fight the man, and I was honest, right? I'm not going to lie and cheat and say I didn't do this or I didn't do that. So I just do it as I take when we use the link for TCG Player, that's still income coming in. Now I use that money to buy Patreon stuff or cards for the channel. Not stuff for me, but when you do that, you still have to claim it because I still made the money. But it works out fine because the cards overall bring a lot more satisfaction than that little tiny bill I get at the end of the year. I'll tell you that. Yep, welcome to Canada. Times are tough. You know it. SJ, you said it, buddy. Our taxes are killer, but you know what? Still love Canada. It's a compacted problem of parents not knowing how to... Oh, you know what? Burning, I get that too, man. It is a crazy world out there. It is. Parents are so busy. Well, I don't think anybody ever taught me about investing. I don't think school did. I don't think... Like, my parents definitely didn't. My parents didn't have a lot of money. We grew up, obviously, on the poor side of things. But as my dad would say, I wanted you and your sisters to do better than we did. And you all did, which is great. We all did better, right? But depending on how you look at it, the varying degrees of better are arbitrary. Society says we need certain amount to retire on. They say 500K plus perhaps travel and tour. Yeah, well, exactly. Mr. Bill's right. You actually don't need that much. It depends on what you plan. Since I don't vacation and go places, but I'd like to take a trip or two. They're on my bucket list of places. I'd like to go to Scotland. I'd like to go to Australia. I'd like to go to the States. Right? I mean, that's right next door. I should be able to go there. Those kind of things would be nice. So as I work toward goals, and honestly, when the views on the channel are high and the channel grows, when you make more money from YouTube side of things, I hope to at some point, if we do become a bigger channel, to like socket some of that away so I can make trips to places like that and say, hey, I'm going to go to a US, event. And I'm going to plan it and go with some friends because I've never traveled. So I would take friends with me, but I would go to those things then because I could say that's an expense and there's a reason to go and you get to meet fans of the channel and get to hang out with people. Yeah, I don't think they should tax us on things we already paid taxes on. We have to tax Magic cards when you sell your collection. It's like, that's ridiculous. Next job will need to be closer to 30 minimum. I know, Jazz. I agree, man. Got to have your bucket list, right, Mr. Bill? Hey, Fish Taco, what's up, buddy? How you doing tonight, man? I just find that the way things work, like when we look at Magic cards, and we look at all this craziness, right? We saw the Lord of the Rings sales kind of get chopped a little bit, right? Like, if you look at my top 10 on Saturday, that was crazy to see the numbers basically get halved. And I've seen, I got emails, basically since, like, I would say, I got patrons, I got emails from stores, and they were just kind of feeding me in, plus the 40 or so stores I have, and a few stores that are not on my list that reached out, and they're saying, yeah, like the draft boxes, set boxes, they're kind of sitting there. So when you see the sales just dropping off like that, because everyone's now going, when's Commander Masters? What's happened with the Wilds of Eldraine? We got to know. And they got that psyched up thing of they want to know what's going to happen. Well, that waiting period, it looks like some people put money into the reserve list. Okay? Now, the one that blew me off, when I looked at the stalling sales for those cards in Lord of the Rings, they're still super cheap. I'm looking at those cards going, man, spending like $20, I can get a lot of the cards I want. That's pretty cool. I don't really care about the Orcish Bowmaster as much as others. I can wait for that card to go down. But the cards like Minas Tirith, some of these land cards, I want to get play sets of 4. I want the full art. They're all available because it's so cheap, so much is opened. But now there's stock sitting on store shelves. And if your LGS isn't going to reorder, then chances are we're not going to get massive reprintings of this set. Okay? That's very interesting to see that we're not going to have, again, that need for a massive restock because the money just kind of said, no, I'm good tonight, man. I'm good. I don't need any more of this. I want to see what's happening with Commander Masters. You got to show me Eldraine. You got to show me what's going to happen. People are willing to wait. People are more fussy. People are more selective in the products they go after. I find that fascinating to me because it wasn't that way in 2018. Oh, SJ, me too, man. It is a lot of fun to just go cracking, okay? And on the odd night, we still do it. But I want to see... Well, we all know how I mean, Grasshopper, you guys know how I feel about Commander Masters. It's going to be great to get the reprints. I hate the price point they've jacked things up to. If they made the boxes $200, I got no problem. When you're jacking to that level, and the market is not recovering the secondary value, like, it just drives me insane. And I don't care what spicy stuff they put in. It's still all just a reprint. It is what it is. New sets are actually new, right? A new set has R&D, development, packaging. Old cards are just fancy new sheets of plastic, fancy new artwork, fancy new whatever, but it's the same card. The bones are the same. So I have a problem with Commander Masters as a whole. But those Commander Master Commander decks, The Sliver and the Eldrazi just call to me, but I know they'll be on sale. Warhammer 40k decks are on sale. They're going to get cheaper. Just got to wait and be patient. I actually built my sealed deck on Saturday. It's not easy to play 4-color deck. Oh, guys, for 5-color, a 5-color commander deck that has no creatures in it. What 5-color commander should I be using? I got Kenrith, the Returned King right now. But I need a 5... Should I use Jodel? I need a 5-color commander, but there are no creatures in the deck. I just need the 5-color commander. So I guess it doesn't really matter. But if you need a blocker out there, I don't know. You guys can let me know. Chris Amato, what did I miss there? I missed something. Chris D'Amato, please repeat that. I missed, obviously, what was going on. Shocklands I've seen are not lower. They're just kind of dead in the water because people are expecting reprints that aren't coming. Unfinity overall I know didn't do that well because money just moved. Oh, Tom Bombadil! That's not bad. I'm using Kenrith now. You know what? Maybe I'll... Oh, Gareth One-Eye too. I forgot about him. I have him too. I'm glad this is all being recorded so I can watch it later to make sure the ideas. I didn't write this stuff down, but it's fine. Yeah, Kami. Yeah, limited effort. So why do they get a premium price on a limited effort? Now, what I think they would do in the future is when they see how well the commander decks are going to sell, they may decide to add 10 new commander cards or 20 new commander cards to a commander master set, and that'd be smart money. That's smart money because then there's something new in there. It's the same as when we saw yeah, see? Oh, Chromat too. Yeah. It's like what we're seeing right now with Fastbond. If Fastbond gets unbanned, I'm calling a mulligan or something because I've always said it's a good card, but no way that many copies should be selling. Nobody's owning up. It's kind of crazy to see. And if you see it, and you see this many sales, hundreds of sales, unlimited, selling that many copies just doesn't happen. And then if it gets unbanned for any reason, something's wrong, man. There's no reason for any person or any people to be buying this many copies. Unless they're just accumulating for fun. I got no problem with that. It just seems like a lot of money, though, to invest into something that's not going much. Moxman, will LTR collector boxes crash down to 150? No. They still have the serialized cards. It's still an amazing product line. And stores paid a lot more than that. Now, I know so many stores that sold out and they couldn't get more. And now that the One Ring is found, they're not restocking. Okay? Because out of all the smaller stores I knew, about 98% sold out. Okay? Bigger stores like 401, they have no reason to restock. They've still got plenty in stock. They were selling well. Yes, the sales have slowed, but they said it's fine. It's no problem. We don't have to worry about anything. You know, having like 10 or 12 cases in stock for the next 10, 15 years, no problem. We sell 1 a month, 2 a month, no pressure. They don't care. So it's not going to crash. They've gotten their money out. They've moved the money over. Old stock, Jazz. That's right, buddy. Yeah, like Jitaxis, I'm the same way. I've got some fast bonds in the patron box. I've got a couple play sets for myself, all near mint because it was so cheap. It was like $5-6 when I was telling people to buy it. So I said, what do I care? I'll spend $40 and get like near mint ones from Revised, right? I should have bought Unlimited is what I should have done. Buying Unlimited would have made a lot more sense to me because they're so pretty. But it's fine. It is what it is. I'm okay. Reaper King. Chris, that's a good choice too, man. Stupid app rebooting me. Oh no, Fish, don't be rebooted. Yeah, well, exactly. Like I'm glad that 401 let me open them. The singles cards, though, never even came close to the value of the product just because of the sheer glut that hit the market. If Wizards wants to do things in a better way, it would take a whole shift in mentality of how they market their products. And I don't see them doing it, right? Purposely cutting supply and saying, hey, there are only 200,000 collector boxes being made on any set. This number will never change. And there's alternate art that'll always be unique and never, like, they could do things to build this collectible market. They just don't want to. They like how things are going because it's a cash grab and move on, a cash grab and move on. And the thing is, the products are good, guys. I got no problem with the product lineup. I don't have no problem with the mechanics they're using. it's all good. Lord of the Rings was far better than I expected. I love being surprised like that. That just blows me away. But at the same time, what's next? That's what everyone says. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Can't help themselves. Hey, do you play with your moves? Moves and stuff out of the house? Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, all my cards get played. They are in the backdrop a lot of the time. But if you ever see like this big pile, like these ones here, right? You'll see my big piles aren't here because I was playing last weekend. So they're in my decks downstairs. Guys, when I got these cards, I played with them. I still play with them now. That's the whole point of having them. It is a card game. I play with them. I like to play with them. I don't play with all my Mox Ambers, though. That'd be kind of ridiculous. Eldraine could be really good. So could the Caverns of Ixalan, guys. Wandering Mage, give me a name on that board. You want a name on this board? You gotta pay. And Wandering Mage is like, yeah, man, I'm gonna pay. Spin that wheel, Moxie. All right, man. We got MTG Wandering Mage. I got you, bro. We're going to spin that wheel for you and show you some love. Ready? Let's see if we get something lucky for you. Maybe we'll get another Soul Debbie. Here we go. Ready? Boom! Oh, no, Deadpool! Your poor head. Oh, my goodness. It's a mini timeout. Wandering Mage has just earned a mini 2-minute timeout, but I can't do it that way, so I have to put you in a timeout for 5 minutes. I realize you can't do a 2-minute. You're in a timeout! Draconis, the week was busy. Work stuff was really crazy busy. And I was just talking to people how my dad's kind of downsizing his life because he's moving to a facility at this point, but it all went well. Like, he's very receptive to it. It just feels like we are unpacking somebody's life, and you see all the things that have accumulated. They're now going to be going to other family in my thing or going to the dumpster. You realize how little you really need to get by. And if you want to build up something, it takes time. I learned that too. I feel they had so many opportunities to do better with LTR. Army mechanics allow people to have multiple armies. I was hoping for horsemanship because of how the Rohirrim did it when they flanked out the army at that big charge. I would have loved to have seen horsemanship back or flanking. Giving everything a -1/-1 would have been epic to give us flanking or horsemanship. Tug's like, it's not me this time. I'm glad my mom didn't have to stay more than 12 hours at the hospital the other day. Yeah, you know what? It happens, man. My sister's a nurse. She's there 12 hours every day. Made it a little light. We're a little light on the likes. What, we don't like me, people? There's 84 people here. At least that's what I see. Oh, got a Soul Debbie. Yeah, Jataxis. Man, guys, you got to join the tinfoil hat army. Although it is very hard now to keep records on Soul Debbie. Where we got tons, of course, on the backdrop, and I'm still buying every month. But it's crazy to see how it's been going out there. It seems like you have to do a massive buyout to make the wave happen, and then people just mention it. So for Hoop again. I don't think that would have been a great time. Oh, Shadow, yeah, that'd be good too, man. Oh! Whoa. How'd you get an artist proof? I have one myself that somebody sent me. They never owned up to who did it, but how did you get one? I keep looking for them. I look on eBay sometimes and say, hey, can I find like an artist proof? Because artist proofs are actually really hard to get. Artist proofs make sense, right? When I look up a Soul Devi excavation, I can type it right now and go, oh, Soul Devi. And I look all the time just in case, because you're not going to find that on like a TCG player, but I look and just say, what's the most expensive Soul Devi? Can I find one? I mean, there's still quite a few on eBay, but they're all overpriced. Like those ones are ridiculously expensive. Oh! That'd be so cool. Oh, I don't have 10,000. Really? Liz Danforth has them on her website? I didn't realize that. I would just buy them all. I'll just buy them all. Come on, Liz. What you got here? Where? Where can I... Commissions on hold. I don't know. I want to get this stuff. Oh my god, my bank account's already small. Don't tease me. Oh man, burning. If I could get multiple, they wouldn't be going to the 20K box. They're only done like sets of 50, right? So I would just keep it. Like when I got the MOX, where did I put it? Hold on, it's down here. Like even when I managed to get my hands on the signed ones for this, right? For the MOX Amber. I tried to buy more, but he'd already sold out. I tried to buy the original art, and he refused to sell it to me, right? I mean, you know, good old Steve here said no. But these things, if I get them, I don't sell them. They're staying in my collection forever. It's too crazy to give up something like that you've worked so hard to appreciate. Like, I would love to get like framed artwork later. I can hang it on a wall and just appreciate it for some of the stuff, but I like playing with it too much. This is why I never do it. MOX Ambers, maybe. Oh. Yeah, right? 10-4? We should have had some kind of horse. Like, they could have brought back something kind of... Because, remember, the Lord of the Rings stuff is modern playable, right? As well as, like, vintage legacy. And bringing something like that back for those, since it's not being played in standard, makes perfect sense, man. Come on. You could have had so much fun with that. Ah, there you go. Well, yeah, MOX Amber, I have the most. It's like, yeah, and it's funny, like, now that I've seen how they've done MOX Amber is never going to get a reprint in a standard set. It's going to be a specialty product, maybe found in a special set, maybe found in a premium product. They're going to, and the way they've done legendary creatures, they're going to try to keep that price inflated. The Brothers War, it wasn't a regular reprint, right? MOX Amber got a specialty reprint as some retro frame artwork and stuff like that. So even now, the card is kind of recovered to a certain point. It's interesting to see how it'll go right now, but when I see it's still over $30, I just go, hey, that's still a pretty good price considering my like $7 price point. Yeah, Amber goes Soul Ring mode. Ah. Oh yeah, legendaries matter. Sorry, I'm sipping coffee. Oh, okay. If you play with your Moxes and stuff in Command... No, I don't play it in Commander. Like my Mox Emerald and stuff, my friends, we don't allow that. Because we can do, like, crazy combos. We try not to do that stuff. But we play our Legacy Vintage decks, right? Or Kitchen Table Magic, which is anything goes. We do a lot of that fun stuff. But we have kind of like, you know, like... Chaos Orb destroys one turn. We have, like, house rules we play with for a lot of this stuff. I'm back, baby! Yes, you're back, Wandering Mage. No more timeouts for you. You know what, Schmidt? I hoped it would come back already. I thought we were going to see it as a set coming back, and it never happened. Always kind of irritated me, because they've got this chance. Oh, see, Fading and Echo. Jesse, that's what I'm talking about. If you want to grab some players, do that kind of like throwback nostalgic kind of set. Throw the new players for a loop, because I'll tell you right now, when I've been play testing out some of my, like this creatureless deck, and people in Commander think I'm going to do it, they say, what does this do? I said, you got to wait. They go, what is this card? What is that card? Really? Island Sanctuary? Oh, okay, you have Howling Mind, you have this other things that draw, like, okay. And they think nothing happens. And you're like, nothing happens. You just can't attack me. Go attack somebody else. And it kind of throws people for a loop. It's kind of fun. Right? When they see janky cards that they've never seen, that actually are still very effective against a lot of the decks people build nowadays, it's crazy to see it go off, right? Like, you can't be the target of any spells or sorceries. That throws people off. Energy Storm, all damage reduced to 0. Crazy stuff that new cards have made it much more playable. No, they're not going to win tournaments. No, but they are fun to play. They're really fun to play. See, Safe Haven. Yeah, Gusha Scepter. Gusha Scepter, man. No, it was like, what does this thing do? Or... my favorite was when the guy, I put Force Field out, he didn't pay attention to it. And he tried to hit me with this like massive like 20/20 creature. I said, sure, I'll take one. He's like, no, you took 64. I said, no, I took 1. And then people at the table like, you took 1? What do you mean? I know I'm giving away a story time thing, but still, they go, what do you mean? And I turn around, I go, look. Reduce all damage to 1. Dude, is that a real card? And then they start looking it up, and then you have these conversations started about reserve list cards. It's crazy. And you can get, like, those kind of cards have come down so much. Where Force Field, when I was telling people to buy Force Field, it was still like $120. Then it went up to like almost $1,000. Now it's down, what, around $400-500 Canadian? It's a lot cheaper, man. Yeah, because Soldevi works. Okay, the deck I have with Soldevi has Soldevi, Rivendell, Castle Vantris. It's only a partial deck as I'm playing it and just seeing how the mechanic will work, all these drawing things, because I can make the mechanic work, but what am I trying to draw to is the question, right? What am I trying to get to make the combinations hook together? So, Tasty says spin it. All right, Tasty, we're going to spin that wheel, man. We're going to make you feel. We're going to make you feel, bro. I got you, Tasty. All right, Tasty. I just like saying tasty. Tasty. It's so funny. All right, man, I got you. We're going to spin that wheel for Tasty. We're trying to land on Soldevi, I think, because then we can do a buy it. Ready? Here we go. Boom! We're going right round. Oh, we got to add your name 2 times to the box. 2 times. All right, hold on. Hold on, Tasty. We're going to get you, buddy. Tasty trick. 2 times, buddy. 2 times. You're on there. And Ben says, I've been a membership for 3 months. Look, you have the Soldevi right there, the backdrop. The hardest one to get is a Benelish Hero. Because that's the one. The first card I started playing with. You put Holy Armor, Holy Strength on that thing, man. You'd be like, ah! And then use like the, what was that one? The Angel one and stuff that would prevent the damage. I had Samite Healers. I had Aurum. I had everything that reduced damage to keep my stuff alive. It was crazy. Here's the combo that won the game. Drain Power, Black Vice, Brain Geyser. Yeah! Oh, we used to bring I'm going to Brain Geyser you for 10. Okay. Fork. Oh. Fork. Oh. Fork. Oh. Draw 40. You're like, it was so great. You're in the box. I love it, man. You know what? Brain Geyser's cheap. You're talking like $11 now. Remember that thing was up to like $75. Now it's like $11. Oh, Rampage, Adam. You know what though? My friends never went for it. Like I would try to get them to do stuff. I had to always link Rampage with Lure to make them block. Make my guys big and beastie, right? Getting people to like hook onto that was always hard though. Because they saw it coming. When they see it was my Kilrathi guy, Rampaging guy, the red guy, I'd be like, I got my Rampage guy out. And they go, oh, do you? Okay, Terror. Oh. You're like, really? Oh, I'm going to fireball it. Oh. It was brutal, man. Because they knew what you're trying to do. My favorite, the first time I saw it, was the Ball Lightning, Bloodlusted. So it's like a 10-1, Berserk, and then like Fork It. And the thing's like, oh my god, that thing's like a 41 trample haste coming at you, ball of lightning. It's crazy. Hey, MTG historians here, man. The magic historians in the house, bringing us the news, bringing us wonderful things. I'm going to torture him soon up at my cottage. I'm going to bring guys over for my... Yeah, that's right, man. Because you know what? Brain Geyser's got great artwork too. It made the top 10. People are buying these cards. And it's because the price is so cheap now. Why not? It's still a great card because it says target player, which people have always got to remember. Target player. It's not just everyone. It could be yourself. It could be an opponent, somebody ticking you off, or somebody you want to help. Remember, unlike other games, Commander's so political, man. So political. And since I don't always play that game well, if I start, I'm like a dog on a bone, man. I'm going to keep going after the same person. Usually it's the first person who attacks me. I'm like, oh, you want to play? You want to play against my Throwbolt? Oh, well, Throwbolt's coming, buddy. Throwbolt's coming. My Angel deck gets pretty good. It gets really big and scary. Then somebody does something horrible and like board wipes the battlefield. Oh, I finished the coffee. It feels so good. Such a long weekend, man. And you know what? I still have so many... You know those days you have chores to do? And you're like, you know what? I'm Kenrith plus Soldevi plus Sol Ring. Hey, Schmitty. I mean, it's a 3-card combo, but you're right. That is not bad. I remember being impressed. What was that? The Ant Queen and the Sliver Queen. All these ones that could make little token creatures. They used to blow me away as such an exciting time. Because I'm like, I can build mini armies of all kinds of crazy stuff and come get you. And then when you play against people who like have answers for everything, you're like, oh, that's not going to help me. I mean, I remember the first time. Hey, Gaming Cat! Thanks again for becoming a YouTube membership member. Now remember, guys, if you're a YouTube membership member or a patron, your name will go on the wheel for spinning for the monthly prizes. It also will help you at the 20K party for pricing for stuff, because there's 2 sets of pricing, one for patrons and YouTube membership members, and of course, one for everyone else, which is still really cheap, but just not as cheap. And first dibs, of course, to most of the Patreon stuff. I always end up as an arch enemy of my friends. Oh, yeah. Well, there was some guy playing some... my friends kind of give power levels to commander decks, and some guy was playing what they consider like a 10+, like couple of cards, it's over. Right? No matter how you cut his deck, he just knew what he was doing. So everyone gangs up on this guy and messes him up every time. Like, are you playing that deck? He'd say no. The first card comes up like, oh, you're playing that deck. And then everyone goes at him. I'm like, why are we after this guy? But they knew. They know why they're after him. Right? Tug says, I'm a member, and hit that like button, people. I love having pages. Love having people around. So good. Hi guys, I'm looking to build a commander deck around Storm Cauldron. I like making friends. Me too. Everyone, when they see kobolds hit the battlefield, they're like, is that thing seriously a 0/1 for 0? You're like, yes it is. But really you're like, I'm going to sacrifice this to my City of Shadows. I'm going to sacrifice this to do some crazy effect with Tevesh Savat. They do other things to make you happy, to bring that joy. I love this stuff, man. I mean, I'm not active enough as a commander player. I'm not aggressive enough. You know, you got to be aggressive. That's not me. It's not. Now back to let's jump over here for a second for this reserve list stuff, because the amount of Underground Seas that sold. Now some of those came as a purchase from the gentleman. I knew that because they sent me the stuff showing it, so I could add those on. I checked local stores though, and a whole bunch have sold in the last 7-8 days. Oh, actually, a whole bunch of dual lands in general sold. Not enough to make the list. Like, our Floodwater Dam only got an honorable mention, and we were buying that card as a mini buyout, but we only bought 30 copies, right? Like, nobody put big money into it. It didn't sell a lot, so everything else that overdid that took the list. And there were so many cards I didn't expect on that list. There were so many. Underground Sea? Seriously? That's the highest I've ever seen it. I think I've seen it in the 40s before. I'm like, that's a one-time buy. There isn't somebody sitting around with 100K to start buying up dual lands like that all the time. Those are one-time buys, and that was not a single person, by the way. In case you were wondering, it can't be. Because the copies bought and where they were bought and the volumes they're bought at when I get the scraping. When I see that stuff, I can go, oh, this, these were bought here, these were bought here, those were heavily played, that's damaged, some moderately played. These are players buying them for Commander. These are the mini Mox Day people. Oh, we gotta spin that wheel. Ben's like, look, man. Spin the wheel. All right. We'll get that wheel. We'll get the wheel for you, Ben. We know, Ben, we know, buddy. We know. Oh, Tug says the same thing. What's this one? A random spin for someone. Oh, okay. If we make 60 likes. All right. All right. Well, I got to spin the wheel now, though, Ben. I got to spin Ben. And then I got to do Tug again. Tug had to change your number. Tug is still leading tonight. You don't know why being a leader is important, and you don't know why your name up there is important, but so many of us hit the 3-month milestone tonight. Yeah, says 10-4. Let's get Ben's out of the way. Ben, boom! We're spinning for Ben. Add what? Oh! Ben, you have to email me. Send me an email to mylang@hotmail.com. Because you get a hint, just you get a hint about the 20K party. So you can prepare yourself better. You get a personal hint just for you. How you choose to use the information I send you is up to you. You can tell people, not tell them. It's your hint, your clue, okay? So send me that email and I will answer back by tomorrow. All right, so I now a random spin for someone randomly on me. Okay, so I can't spin Tugs yet, because Tug hasn't told me who the spin's for. Yeah, my Sliver deck is on the, yeah. Until everyone dies. Bernie's like, yeah, my sliver deck. Well, you know what? I'll be honest. My sliver deck is still in the 60 card deck. So I've got I got 4 of the Overlord, 4 of my Queen. I've never turned it into a commander deck. So when I buy the commander deck, because that one I might actually buy, I may turn my, taking those cards and reinstituting it, making a commander deck. I lost so much value when I sold my collection 10 years ago. Oh, I had the Tabernacle. See, that's what I'm talking about. Slot, this is what happens to people, guys, when they sell their collections just like that. I have some friends who, so remember that guy I told you he sold it and bought all those boxes for the One Ring and stuff? That's what I'm talking about. They come back. Don't sell your collection. I'm glad I never sold mine. Like, it's one of those things I'm like, oh, thank goodness I never sold it, man. Because I couldn't afford to replace what I would have lost. But taking a break, anyone can take a break. You can come back later. Come back a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, when you get the itch to play again. See how much the game's evolved. See what's changed. But by not selling your collection, especially reserve list stuff like dual lands, not having to replace them. Remember, you buy a dual land for $500, you sell it back to a store for $250. And then you go to buy it a few years later and it could be like $800, $900, or it could still be $500. But you're still paying more than what you originally got in cash for it. Unless you bought it for like $5. Sell it for $250, great. You made a lot of money. But if you ever have to buy it back, you got to pay the new inflated price that they're charging. No, I don't like that. The Sliver with Cascade, oh, it's going to be crazy, right? As soon as that thing comes out, was that the Grave Mother? That's the Grave Mother one? No, I mean, I buy new one. Oh, okay. So I got to spin this for you then. Okay, hold on. Before Gaming Cat, I got to spin this for Tug. All right, Tug, here we go, buddy. For Tug! Ah, for Tug! All right, Tug. Okay, Tug. Bye, Tug. Bye, Tug. Bye-bye, Tug. Tug, you're going to timeout. I'm going to put you in a timeout. Oh, have to try the wheel at least once. I agree, you should. Trying the wheel is fun. You might get lucky. All right, Gaming Cat. Now, Gaming Cat, I don't have your email, I don't think. So send me an email in case you... well, I guess not yet. You're not a... Yeah, you are. You got to send me your email. Because for the YouTube membership thing, I have to be able to reach out if you win. Okay? That stuff, it's always one of those things. I got to have people's addresses and contact info so I can at least contact you if you win something. That was a nightmare for the 10K party. I still had stuff that people hadn't contacted me yet. All right, this one is for Gaming Cat. Boom! We're going to get... Oh! We get to add your name 2 times. We're getting that one twice tonight. All right. Gaming Cat, your name is going 2 times. 2 times into the box. Ready? Here we go. That's 2 free. You don't know why you're doing it. You don't know why it's happening. But you get 2 freebies. 2 freebies in the box. In the box. The Curse of Tug, I know, right? Textured Jewel Lotus. It will be a big hit, but they shouldn't have printed it yet. I know people are going to think that's a big hit, but it's not. All right. Oh, there we go. We got the Dragon Master in the house. Hello, Mox Man. Happy Sunday, man. Glad you guys all came out, by the way, tonight. We got a good crowd tonight. We're feeling the chill. Some people taking some lucky chance on the spin. I haven't seen many spoilers yet for Commander Masters. If they don't start showing them soon, I'm going to assume it's a bait and switch product from W. Well, I think that, when does that... They have it announced, I'm sure. I'm sure they have it announced somewhere saying, spoiler season by now. There's going to be somewhere that they'll start showing this stuff out. It's actually, it says here... So it's soon, like the next week or so, right? Yeah, it's like this, like the very beginning of next week. Week after next. Hey, Billy, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream, Billy. Maybe they're keeping it under wraps. There's always a chance, but I don't know why you need to keep it under wraps. Other than if they tell us too soon, there won't be enough time for the market to recover when all these cards crash in price, right? If you only give us a very short window, then you know people can't sell off to stores and watch the price crash. When you give a long time, stores are going to start rejecting stuff, right? I just want to see Mana Crypt come back so I can buy that card when it goes cheap. Next Tuesday. There you go, next Tuesday. Oh, it's in the description of all my videos, so it's alang@hotmail.com. You'll find it in the description of every video I put out. Okay, so just look on my channel. Look where my either about information or on the page of any video, it'll have my email for contact. That's the one I use for business stuff. There you go, the 11th. Yeah. So we're like a couple days away. We're going to see it. Well, when you look at a textured foil or you look at how much more value does that really have? It doesn't matter to me, and it doesn't matter to a lot of other people because they've ruined the concept of foils in general. Most people just don't care. They want the cards. They care about the functionality of the card. The artwork's a secondary aesthetic appeal. So that's why all these reprints don't matter as much as people think they do, other than the idea you can get the card cheap and get it as a cheap, accessible card that somebody, maybe not you, but somebody paid a premium price to open before it found its way into the secondary market. You're preying on the rich people. You have to draw that rich people money in so it can filter down to poorer players at a cheaper, low-cost item. When really, everyone should be able to crack, if you made these boxes $250 a box, you're going to have a lot of people cracking in, $250 Canadian, like they did with the original Modern Masters and stuff when it was like $229, $249 Canadian. Look how far we've come. Look at how the values have been affected. And when you have no security in the market managing the secondary market, it makes it very unappealing for so many people. Well, exactly. Or even what was it? Remember what was those ones? The single packs with like 50, what was those? Remember the little green packs? I forget the name of them now, but that was like a big thing. Those were huge and you had some great artwork in there, but look how much those are worth now. Look how far the prices fell on the singles from those sets. All you have to do is look at each single set. Reprints go down as a sealed product afterwards. It's universal. You just have to wait long enough to watch it happen. Oh, diamond hands are forever. Yeah, engineer. Just a preference, and sometimes the tech. Yes, it depends. It's what people want to get into. It's what people enjoy looking at. That's their own thing. I care about the card mechanic. I don't care if it's beautiful artwork. It's great if it is, and it's something I find eye-appealing. But like everyone, we all have different eye-appealing. There's so many superstars out there that I don't think are good-looking. As a person looking at other girls out there, I go, they're like, how can you say that? She's amazing. No, not for me. I see high maintenance. I see problems. That's what I see. Everyone sees it differently. Oh, see, hoping for doubling season. You know what? You're not the only person to tell me that. I think there were some stores. Let me check that email. There was a few people hoping for doubling season as well because it said it's too pricey again. And see, it's actually on a downward trend because enough people think it's going to get reprinted. There's enough people believing it's going to come around. Like we've had it, Battle Bond, Double Masters, Judge promos, and the original Modern Masters. So it's due for a reprint. I'll tell you right now. Since Battle Bond is the last one and then Double Masters, it's due for a reprint. So you could expect to see doubling season there, which will drop it to that $40, $50 too. Right? The $40, $50 range. The foil extended, our Jeweled Lotus would be all... Well, I mean, I have... This memory here is always going to stick with me now. Because I realize waiting always pays off. Yes, FOMO can grip anyone, but waiting always pays off. Knowing, like, even when I got these, okay? Here is my little pack of stuff where I got Urza protectors and stuff. I paid $40 for these. I really wanted to have them right away. And I look back and I go, they're like $12 now. Cracked a box of Fallen Empires. That's amazing. I got 185 of the Pulse 107 set cards. Had one missing in my spare. Hold on. There's crazy stuff going on. Now you guys are crazy. Had some missing in my spare. Oh my God. Now, okay. Team Buzzard, that's awesome. Cracking a box of Fallen Empires would be epic. We used to laugh at that, but that'd be crazy, Buzzard. That'd be crazy. Good for you, man. That's crazy. All right, let's get Team Buzzard there. And then I got to do John Nelson. He says, let's spin it up. John Nelson. John Nelson. Okay, let's go here. Oh, and then Nathan's in the house. Nathan ties Tug. He's like, nah, man. Nah. Tie me up, baby. Tug ain't taking it tonight. Nathan's in the house. All right, here we go. We're going to go first. We got to go Buzzard. Buzzard, good luck, buddy. Boom! For Team Buzzard, who cracked a box of Fallen Empires. Oh! All right. Hold on. Team Buzzard, we got to hit you 5 times, buddy. Five freebies for Team Buzzard. In the box you go, buddy. And now we got to spin for John Nelson. He says, just spin it up, buddy. Let's get this party rocking. Here we go! And we're going right round, and it comes up as a... Oh, you got a timeout, bro. John Nelson's first time stepping up tonight, and it's... I got to put you in a timeout for 5 minutes. But we love you, but you're going for a timeout. All right, now Nathan. Nathan's like, bring me something, man. Bring it. All right. Boom! This is for you, Nathan. This is for you. It says it. Oh, we got a buyout card. Hold on. I got to load up. I have it right here. Hold on. All right. We got a buyout card. You ready? Wormwood Treefolk is our buyout card. Wormwood. That is a card from the dark. It is not particularly expensive. It's a 5 casting cost, 4/4. It can give things, beautiful like, forest walk or swamp walk, which is kind of crazy. So let's go in there. I'm going to buy that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. There we go. I'll do this. There. And I gotta go here because, honestly, I should be using my own affiliate link. That would make sense. Sorry, guys. I just want to get this all done. Go here. All right. You know what, though? I can't do it yet because it's not the end. I'm going to do it at the end for mine. If somebody buys them, I'll buy different ones. But I gotta keep the Soldevis ready as well in case we get the Soldevi. Nah, I can buy it again. You know what? I don't want to wait. I'm not waiting. If I have to pay more shipping fees, I'll pay more shipping later. All right, what we got here? Go here. Go here. And then I go there. Wow, I have a lot of clicking tonight. This is crazy. Just to get to where I want to be? That's crazy. Boom, there we go. What? Oh! One of you guys bought those already. Who's so fast? That's not cool. I gotta find new ones now. Okay, hold on. I'm still buying. Hold on, guys. Sorry. You have to bear with me, man. Crazy stuff is going on, apparently. There. I'll buy those ones, too. Might as well buy those. How's that now? Is that better? Close. That's close. All right. I'm going to move that one. That one. I had some stuff that I was previously looking at. I got to take those off because those are not going with me tonight. Because I can't afford them. But I was looking at them. And sometimes looking is nice. Okay. I go here. Use my link. And boom. All right. I'm good. I've completed my purchase. All right, what we got here? So no buyout for me. None in the local store. I know, Tug. It's brutal, buddy. I know the feeling. It's a beautiful little wormwood. What can we say? Yeah, well, Derek, I wasn't looking at the screen, but you guys were really quick because some of the ones I put near mint already sold. It's a worthless card, okay? But when Rudy did that buyout, I figured, hey, let's add something that's reserve list. it's a rare from the set, and, you know, it's just not going to come around again, which is kind of cool. I mean, the idea that you could use that thing in a multicolored deck to, you know, give it Forest Walk or Swamp Walk is kind of brutal. Oh, Gaming Cat, I'm the same way. I love to window shop, and I look for deals. Now, I don't know if you guys knew this, by the way. I'm going to tell you, if you put something in your cart on TCG Player, you leave it there for like days, a week, 2 weeks, a lot of times they lower the price. They see that somebody's looking at it or has it in a cart, and they lower the price a little bit to see if you'll buy it. So you can always wait for that deal to come up. It's happened a few times now where I'm like, hey, that dropped like another 5%. Bing, I'll buy it. It has happened where you get indulging that way. Usually it's stuff I'm looking for the Patreon, but it has happened for a couple of cards I actually wanted. I'm like, that's like saving like $30, which pays for the shipping, which makes it justifiable. Is your stream program allow you to share your PC screen? It would, but I can't because okay. For those who didn't know, like this computer is what I use for streaming now, but of course it acts as also a work computer. So I have a lot of like work stuff here, so I can't show you guys. And there may be a scene you could see something in a tab to look into my background, which I can't allow. So I don't really show anything that happens in this type of screen here because of that. And because of my ADHD, I've got an average of 40 to 50 tabs open on any given time. My Excel spreadsheets have 16 open. My WordPerfect program has 64. It's a ridiculous amount of tabs I keep open all the time. It's crazy stuff. But it's how I moderate out without having to like give myself any drugs. No pills are needed, no Ritalin, no Vyvanse, no none of that stuff. I just keep everything to a timetable of when I have to get work done, and it seems to work out. So I have a lot of tabs open all the time. So I can't show anything in the background. When you buy a TCG Player, do you have to pay? Oh, I have had to pay duties, but not always. It seems like the bigger purchase you make, the more chance there are for duties. When I buy smaller things of under $50, I've never had to pay duties. Duty. I've never had to pay it when it's that cheap, okay? Like this one here, that only came to like $50, so I'm not expecting to pay any duty on it. And yes, there was a couple of cards, like the cards I bought, I had other cards I am purchasing because it's for the Patreon stuff, and a couple of cards for the 20K party, because I have to build up certain cards for our party. And depending on how quick we go, I have to accelerate my plan on how to, you know, get this all put together for the 20K. Yes, Nathan, I still use WordPerfect. I do all kinds of, like, you know when you're writing emails to people, if I'm mad at somebody, I write like the angry email first, and then I take that away and write the moderate email, and then eventually I get to my professional email, which is the one people see. Because depending on what that person's done, it makes me answer a different way. So I'm working out my anger levels as I go along. I'm moderating out how I feel about stuff. I'm not normally angry, but when somebody does something they shouldn't have done, like, I mean, they really shouldn't have done it, and they did it anyway, you're just like, what was the card? What fake card did you get? I gotta know now. Jackrabbit's like, yo, have a time. Oh, did anyone else buy a Martyr's Cry? Well, how about this? I think I bought some about a month ago. I think that's when I did it. About a month ago. Somebody asking a question. Yeah, like, I used to check, since I was only buying high-end cards, I would do the magnification, I would look at everything, I would follow everything. I mean, my buddy Ventrix, his YouTube channel, which he doesn't really use anymore, but he has a couple of great videos there on how to look for fakes, if you ever want to look at that stuff. I look at that, and I look down, and I look only at expensive cards now, because I know they're not going to fake certain things, and I'm not going to look at certain cards. Devil Dice! Noble Hierarch. Man, that is a card that annoyed so many of my friends. because they lost so much money when it got reprinted so many times. Oh my god, of course it failed. They put that glossy kind of plasticky stuff on it, man. Yeah, but because newer, like the old cards, the really old stuff, it's so hard to fake because it's old. Like it really stands the test of time. Like if I go ahead here and I look at, here's a Maze of Ith, right? This type of paper stock, this stuff is just not around. So they don't really fake old cards. They fake new cards. And that's what makes so many of my friends upset. Because a few of them we got nailed with Liliana. Liliana the Veil got a few of my friends who weren't well aware. Anyway, we took some classes. We all got edumacated. We got edumacated on what's going on. And we got a lot better at it. But that's what happened to a lot of my friends when this stuff went around. And they were so annoyed that people would try. I mean, they all got refunds. And the guy said, oh, I didn't know. You know, same time, oh, I didn't know. But if you hadn't contacted them, they would have let it go by, right? If you didn't notice, they would just let it go. So, I hate that. And you gotta use reputable buyers whenever possible. Like on eBay, if they don't have over 100 feedback, I won't even look at them. We're only 3 away from 60 likes. Come on, people. Like that live stream. Then Tug's ready to go. He's like, come on. I think that stuff's hilarious. I don't know. It just, again, when we look at the price of things, and we look at how Wizards is doing things, this lets you guys know where Commander Masters is going to fall. No matter what flash in a pan they give you, it's still a reprint set. Now, Caverns of Ixalan, I think that's going to be like a journey to the center of the earth. They should have put Brandon Fraser on that. Would have been awesome. I think it's going to go well. And when they give us Wilds of Eldraine, I'm hoping it's a little bit more of the push. Like that video I did, the push. I'm hoping it's more of a push forward. Because that's going to bring us to that point where you might see some cards that get banned, sure, but they're pushing the envelope a bit. Just to push things along, because really they don't care if they ban things later. It's not their problem. But it's the idea that you try some new things out that maybe don't work and you have to ban the card like Oko and stuff, but you at least try it out. Tug! Dealer's choice. How you randomize that spin. I don't know. Okay, here's what's going to happen. The first person to say me, it's their spin. Oh, there you go. It's Draconis. Draconis said it first. Draconis said it first. Fastest. There you go. All right, Draconis, this is you, buddy. This spin is for Draconis. You guys tried, man. You tried. Journey up the ivory tower. Here we go. All right, man. You ready? You guys ready? I'm loosening up my hands for you, buddy. Loosening up the hands. Here we go. Remember, that's a dead wood now. The wormwood's dead. And boom! Go Soul Devi. Go Soul Devi. It's because Tug gave it to you. You get a timeout, bro. Oh, the timeouts are lively. Draconis gets nothing. He gets a timeout. Oh. We'll see you soon, though. That's so funny. You know what? I don't have... Ralph, I don't even have the foil one yet. I got to take a look at that. I have basic ones, so I've never looked to see how the foil is. It like it just kind of faded over unless you get the right light angle? Oh, we'll have Power Rangers in it. Like the Transformers and the Bros. I mean, that's not that bad of an idea because they own the IP, right? I mean, they could give us Strawberry Shortcake. Cabbage Patch Kids. I think with for some good art for Eldraine, I happen to be looking for a Core 2021. Oh. Core, you know what? Core set 2021 was a great set. Teferi, the time traveling version with all the different versions was so great. What a great idea. Derek S says, I told Tug I would spin his wheel this week. All right. I get you, Derek. I'm going to cover for you, but we're going to get this down. Derek's in the house. He's ready. Derek. All right, man. We got Derek over there. We are ready. We are taking our chances. And boom! Here we go. Here we go. Is it going to come up as a... Oh, hey, not bad, Derek. You get your name 5 times, buddy. 5 times in the freebie box. Because you never know what's going to happen. All right, Derek. You get 5 freebies, buddy. You're in there, man. Good. You know what? When that box gets done and we go through everything, good luck to everyone. It's going to be fun. Oh, Fish Talker, look, I'm listening, man. I'm off work. Shh, don't tell anyone. I was the other day. I think Historian was having a stream, and it was during like a meeting thing. So I put it really quiet, so I could listen still, kind of see what was going on, and then still do the stuff. Right? I've done it for a few of them. I've even slipped into DJ Longhair sometimes. I slip in, where I'm just sitting in the backdrop. I can't say anything because I'm at a meeting because it's late at night and I can't catch them anymore. So I'm like. An elephant never forgets. Well, remember, hold on, Burning. I have done mystery booster box things, right? Remember I do the mystery packs that I've done for people? Those were pretty successful. I know they cost a lot, but there's a lot of good stuff in there. So those have been very well done before. I know people really enjoyed them. So we might do something like that. There's a few new surprises, though. And there are some things that patrons won't even they won't get a chance to buy. I'll tell you that right now. There'll be some good stuff. Oh, let's try that Soldevi. All right, man. All right, this one's for Tug. I got to up your thing. Tug's in the lead. Tug just took out Nate. Tug is in the lead tonight. All right, Tug. We got you, bro. We're spinning for you, man. All right, Tug. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Boom! Come on, Soldevi! Tug, you're amazing, man. I don't know how many times I can say this for you. You are an amazing personality, man. The Tug-a-nutter, you're always there. You're always there, man. You are dependable. You are bringing Tug Speedman. You are getting your TiVo, man. It is going to work. It's going to dodge a missile. It's going to be some crazy Tropic Thunder stuff, but you're the man. You're the man. Oh, Lannister always pays his debts. Hey, I still liked your guys' idea last week where we could actually do a Game of Thrones version of the IP and do a full set. That'd be great. Because they have magic and dragons and stuff. They could do some crazy stone men. It'd be great. I would love that stuff. I think the opportunity for Wizards to do some crazy stuff is still there. But I think they got to focus on their own worlds. Branch out Eldraine. Go back to Alara, but expand our universe with some crazy stuff. You know what? I'll be honest. Go back to Homelands. Go back to Homelands and have Baron Senior, like some monster guy who's like threatening the multiverse. He's stolen a planeswalker, Spark, something crazy like that. Bring back an oldie, but a goodie. But don't let him die. Let him win for a while, man. Oh, Josh says, let's try that wheel. All right, Josh, I got you, bro. Josh is like, I got to try the wheel, man. I got to know what's going on. Josh, I'll put you right here. And then after, okay, we got Rap in here too. All right, Rap, I got you next, buddy. Rap's taking his chances. Josh is up first, though. Josh, we got you, bro. We're going to try to get that Soldevi. Ready? Oh! Let's go for Josh! Oh, you get your name 2 times. Maybe I shouldn't have them side by side. Because it comes up. You know, I should have some negative thing there. All right, Josh. Josh gets 2 freebies. All right, Josh, you got 2 free, man. Now, we got to try Rap. Rap, you ready, buddy? Bearscape! Here we go. Boom! All right, here we go, Rap. Here we go. See? Look. I think it's because they're side by side tonight. That's twice. I spun that wheel hard. All right, but it's okay. It's okay. Whatever happens, happens. Just means your name has more freebie chances. All right, Rap. I got to make sure I have your name here. Now, if you've anybody here who gets their name in the freebie wheel, make sure you've emailed me, right? So I have a way of contacting you in case you're not around for the 20K videos when they come up. If you win something, I need to be able to reach you, okay? Because some of these prizes are actually still sitting in my house because people never contacted, but it's not my stuff, so I can't get rid of it. There you go, buddy. 2 free for you. Boom. What did I miss here? Alien. Oh, I want to see Aliens versus Colonial Marines. Alien versus Predator was fine, but when you look at Aliens the movie, and you see like Bill Paxton and those Space Marines taking people on. I don't know. That movie just has that certain level to it that you're just like, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, StarCraft would be good too. Oh, Gaming Cat. Oh, I'll buy one if you land on it. Well, if we land on it, we're getting close because 3 I have to do a buyout. Gaming Cat. Where's Gaming Cat? You're already here. All right, Gaming Cat. I got you, bro. I got you. You're hanging in there, and you're taking your chance to spin the wheel. Ready? Boom! Look how hard I spin this. Come on! Oh, you got nothing. Gaming Cat, you literally, it says you got nothing. You were closest, Soul Devi, but you got nothing. Yeah, I agree. Okay. How often does everyone else go through their rare bulk? Jitaxis all the time now. All the time, just to make good cards found. Emperor could include this. They could, DJ. I agree, buddy. Oh, hey. SG1 would, man. Stargate was awesome. I get it. There's like 4 or 5 packages still. Just in case somebody comes back, I don't want somebody to ever come to me and say that I didn't do my job. Because I always tried to reach out. They didn't answer emails. Nothing. So I don't know what happened to these people. They're just not there anymore. Blizzard and Hasbro crossover. Yeah, man. I mean, I watched the TV series. I mean, the movie was great. I love the movie. But even the TV series, I really enjoyed it. I followed it right through. It's funny how stuff like that comes along, right? Certain TV shows grab you and stuff. Certain cartoons grabbed you as a kid. We all have those moments. It's like with Magic. It's very nostalgic to me. I love it. And the idea, like people, people say I don't look my age. People always say, oh, you don't look your age. I'm like, yeah, it's because I act like a kid. It's got to be it, right? I still play with my toys. I like to collect this stuff. I play my Magic cards with friends. I try not to stress myself out. But people tell me all the time, I go, I don't know why. It just is what it is. If you enjoy it and you're having a good time, you're not worried about it, man. Oh, Light Played Rainbow Veil. Space Above and Beyond. What is that? Space Above and Beyond. Came up right on the thing. Do I know this one? I never watched it. You know what? I've never seen. I'm going to look that up now, DJ. I've never actually seen that. So that tells you something. Don't remember it. Oh, man. Wait for time. Like, for me, when I look at the stuff I want to see, like, you guys are all talking about TV shows, which is great. But they have so many worlds in Magic now. And limitless possibilities. They just have to build them right and get you invested. That's where they used to try to do good novels, and they used to try to make things really kind of fit together. Get some better writers out there, man. You got all these amazing D&D writers. Why can't R.A. Salvatore write for you? Get him on some of that stuff, man. Do some crossover stuff like that. Get some good writers in there, not hack writers who really are new at what they're doing. I don't care if the story's kind of basic, but get it out there. Build on the story. Build on the characters. Build the lore. Or even go to comic format if you have to. Because the more history and lore you build, that's how things like Marvel worked out. That's why DC works out. You got 60, 70 years of lore built into this entire storyline. The more they do with Magic, the better. When you look back at the best stories they told, we're talking about fallen empires. You're talking about what happened during the Brothers' War. Those are the things a lot of us who are older remember. Because it all happened in that little text at the bottom, the flavor text. Your mind was blown. That's what I'm talking about. They could do so much if they expand their own universes first before just walking into Universe Beyond. Tropical Island. Hold on. Tropical Island's probably in this pile right here. Hold on. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Not those ones. Not this. Not... Oh, what's this one? Nope. Not that. Hold. I'll find your tropical island. There you go. There you go. I know. Tug's like, hey, man. Where's my tropical island? I have some cards here. I just never put them back up. They're just sitting there. See? I have like a pile of stuff. And I haven't put it back yet. It's my bad. That's all I can say. Star Trek crossover would be awesome. Hey, Undiscovered Paradise, I'm glad it's falling. That card is a great card. I'd like to get another place at a 4. Oh, a return to Scourge and Mirage would be great. Again, they have their own worlds they could do, man. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. We are out of time, man. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging in tonight. I got to make some dinner for the family, get the whole party busting out there. Thanks again to everyone who donated to the channel tonight. Really helps out everything we do here, so I really appreciate it. I will see you guys. Well, I'll see you in the comment sections tomorrow. If you watch tomorrow's video, I hope you guys do. Give it thumbs up and stuff and spread the word. I had a lot of fun doing it. And yeah, we'll see how these spoilers start appearing next week. It's going to be great. Guys, great having you out at the live stream. Thanks, everyone, for showing up. Good times, man. And yeah, we're going to get that Soul Devi one day. We're going to get it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome day. I'm going to make some food and get a nap. Well, not a nap. Nah. Sleep later. Sleep later. Bye, everybody.